You were asking me, you were talking about relationships, and you said that a lot of women, they have a high body count.
No. Listen. Let me clarify.
That's what he said.
What I
Y'all
was
heard
saying
it.
was a lot of guys say don't date a woman with a high body count.
True.
I disagree. But
Okay, they do say that.
in this situation, I can understand because a high body count probably
Which
means
situation?
in a
Not mine.
Let me finish. A high
mine.
body count will
Don't have a high
probably
body
mean
count.
a lot of relationships, which means a lot of relationships fail, which means that women gonna have a lot of trauma about men that they gonna put onto you because they had a lot of failed relationships.
No. I completely understand
get what I'm
that.
saying?
I get what you're
But
saying.
it ain't
just
got
don't
nothing to do with body count.
I don't know how my story made you think a high body count because
Yeah,
I'll tell
a lot
y'all
of
right now,
women with a lot of
I do not have a lot of
relationships.
relationships or high
You shut up,
body
twist
count.
it. But that's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying.
No, I do understand what you're saying.
I'm just
I get
talking
where you're
about more
coming from.
relationships a woman has failed. She's
And
gonna
I
put
do
more of those
feel
traumas
like
on the
there-
next man.
Yes, and it's very true because I feel like they have a chip on their shoulder.
That's a fact.
So they
I've
take
dealt
it
with a lot of
out
women like
on
that.
the next man.
Yeah.
Like everybody, here's one thing I know about PTSD. If somebody
Yeah, that's a fact.
experiences it and they go through it in a past relationship, they'll take it out on the next man.
100%.
And I've heard some horror stories. I've heard men tell me, like friends of mine, they're like, yeah, she used to just beat my ass and she would treat me horribly and she would take all my money and I'm just taking care of her and the kids. She's staying at home. We have 2 kids together. And I'm like,
Because a man broke her heart before.
and she always has an excuse. A woman like that, it's a narcissistic personality, and you really need to be mindful about not hooking up with them because they'll put that on your kids too.
I've had the most successful relationships with women who I met who only had like 1-2 relationships. They was in a relationship from
Long-term.
16 to
Yeah.
22, and they
Yeah,
got
it's
a
very
relationship and
different,
met
right?
me, and their entire openness is completely different.
Oh, it's a different perspective
Yeah.
altogether. When you've had fewer experiences,
Yeah.
you've had fewer negative ones
Yeah.
because you've chosen better. And also, I will say that younger couples, like meeting each other in high school, they grow up together. As people get older, they have a lot of like experiences that mold how they treat you. And no one deserves to have to go through the trauma of what this last man or woman put them through. That doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's
So
too
Anna,
much.
what we gonna do about you not becoming one of those women?
Oh no, I haven't.
She's
said
already that woman.
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like right now because you saying a lot of these other girls is passing on that hate to other men, but
No, I am. I'm
yourself.
saying that.
You yourself said that you identify with misandry.
Well, sometimes I do, and I'm saying.
Now, don't backtrack now,
no,
baby.
No, I'm not backtracking, but I will say I did say sometimes, like when I take out the trash. So that's just in jest. That's not like.
But
so
why
petty.
is that
That's
still
so
niggas'
petty.
fault though?
That's
I'm
so
trying to
petty.
understand.
That's not
Man,
like
don't
that's
you
not
gotta
my
take out your own
true.
trash. I hate
That's
women.
not my true. Okay, look, they're
Like, yo,
chuckling
why
again.
does that make
Go
you
ahead,
be like,
chuckle it up.
I hate
Chuckle
niggas?
it
I gotta
up.
cook. Oh, I hate bitches.
Let me know when y'all are done. Yeah, kick your feet. Kick your feet.
Would that make sense?
Y'all see this man kicking his feet? He thinks it's so funny.
If I said every time I had to cook for myself, man, I hate women. Would that make sense?
I mean, it would to me because
Why?
sometimes.
No, it wouldn't. Stop it. Stop
I'm
it.
sorry, but sometimes you have to joke to yourself. Like you have to be able to laugh at, like, okay, I'm not dating right now, so yeah, you cook for yourself, man. I hate women.
I would
That's
never
okay.
cross
I would
Wow.
never say that.
I would say it laughing. Like, why you don't
I
like to
wouldn't.
laugh?
I mean,
You
that-
look
I
like
don't
you
find
like
that-
to laugh a second
I don't
ago.
think that's funny though.
Okay, it's funny
because I
to joke
genuinely
about
don't
it.
hate women.
It's not okay if you have the mental like fortitude to be able to say like to be able to joke about like we have to be able to joke about like the dynamics and men and women. We can laugh about that and joke about it as long as you don't take it to a deeper place where those feelings actually control and limit you in this world. Does
But I
that
think
make sense?
It does, but I think you're exactly that. I think it's.
Oh, you think I am?
I think it's
I know
control-
what I am.
I think it's controlling you because
Me? No,
yeah,
nothing controls me
okay, well then why is it that when you mowing the lawn is I hate niggas?
because it's funny.
But you said so. Is it a joke now, or are you actually identifying with?
Maybe we
misandry?
just don't know her humor and it was a
No,
joke
it
from the
is.
beginning.
I don't think
It's
it's
funny
that.
to me. I just told you a bitter ass, sad ass story about how I broke up with a man and all this shit happened to me in my life. It's funny to me. My way of dealing with like where I am at life is sometimes like humor like that. Like, oh damn, these men ain't shit. But why am I saying that? Because I don't have one right now. And why am I not seeking one out right now? Because I know that I'm not in a place where I can give back.
But how
to
do you-
them
how do we
in
get
the
to that
same
place
way.
is what I'm trying to figure
How do we
out.
get to that? I think it takes a few years. Like I've dealt with all of these things for a few years, I'm finally back in a state where I used to be, like loving myself, giving myself like peace and tranquility, enjoying my life, spending life with friends. I'm starting to venture back out. Like I'm over here, I live in Houston. I'm trying to put myself back in situations that I used to feel very comfortable in.
Yeah.
So I'm finding myself again.
Yeah.
And I can admit that. And that's not why I'm not dating right now.
While we talking
you know?
about that, let me ask you a question for these dudes, right?
Yes, please.
What does it take for a man to get up on you? Like if he see you, what is the things to say and not to say? Because a lot of dudes, they think they know what to say to a woman.
that's
What are
true.
the do's and the don'ts when a man's approaching you?
Oh, so when a man's approaching me, I feel like the most important thing that they can do, like we said earlier, like we talked about, is confidence. Confidence it's key, it's king. Every time you approach a woman, and you don't have to like do anything crazy, or you don't have to buy a whole table to try to talk to me. You don't have to do all these extravagant things to try to showcase that you're somebody I should talk to. What it really takes is just confidence. You have confidence when you approach me and you let me know that you're leading as a man. Yeah, that is that simple. The don'ts are the exact opposite though.
Yeah.
So the don'ts, one of the main don'ts is don't approach me and like keep chasing me when I don't respond and
See
just
that?
keep trying to, just keep trying to like talk to me and, oh, hey, so what are you doing tonight? Or getting upset when I don't respond. And like all of those things, they show weakness for women. So, and I'm sorry, but that's the truth of
No,
it.
don't be sorry. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's
So
that's
it
some
shows
facts.
weakness for us.
Yeah.
So when you're looking to like really get close, what did you say? All up on me. If you're trying to get all up on me, the best way to do that is to be confident in who you are, have something to offer. Don't give me a million hours out of your day. Give me the time you have when you have it, and let me learn your schedule so I can reach back out
Man,
to
hey,
you. Because a man needs to lead.
Man, listen to that. Listen to that last part she said right there. Because a lot of you niggas be wondering why the woman ends up treating you different than she did in the beginning, because you stopped being the nigga that she liked in the very beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You started changing your schedule and start switching up your schedule to see her more often, when that's not even what she wanted to begin with, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to be on your program because that says that you're a leader. You know what I'm saying? So when you start coming off of your pedestal to go and appease her, now you're looking like a nigga that's unfocused, undisciplined. You know what I'm saying? You're worried about the wrong shit. All right, and you're not the same man that she fell for in the first place.
Let me
So,
ask you a
True.
question.
know.
Very true.
Let me
very
ask you a
true,
question.
McQueen.
Do you ever choose men? Do you ever go up to men and be like, say something or let them know you interested?
Oh, yeah.
All right. See, listen. I'm just letting these dudes know, because this is my whole thing. Like the women I deal with, they choose me. My longest relationship with multiple women, they made me or gave me choosing signals. What I say is when a woman chooses you, that's going to be the longest lasting relationship.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have had a lot of women on here and I ask them, what was your longest lasting relationship? And they say it was the one where I was all up on that dude.
Yeah.
These dudes don't get it though.
That's right
But
there.
they want to chase the broad though.
No. I can expand on that.
Expand on
As
it.
a woman, I will tell y'all that whenever I see a man that I find attractive, I'm drawn to him. So when I approach a man that I find attractive, I'm just like, hey, so I'm Anna Fumi. It's nice to meet you. What's your name? And as soon as I talk to them, I already know the chemistry is there. I think it's primal nature. Like
Yeah.
going back
Listen,
to that. Like,
I say
and I
all the time.
approach them.
Anytime
I
a
will.
woman walks into a club or venue, it's a man in her mind, and she said, "Damn, he fine. I wish he
Yeah,
come talk to
yes.
me." I say, the only woman that I want in here is the woman who thinks
Who
about me
approaches
like
you,
that.
yeah.
If she don't think about me like that, I don't even want her.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's how I am. Like the only people that I've ever dated or talked to are the people that I approach.
And those are the
because
best
I know
relationships.
exactly what I want. And the men who approach me, like the pros and the cons, the goods and the bads, the way that they approach me and they keep like nagging me, like, hey, are we gonna ever hang out? Those men never get a chance. But the ones that I approach, because I know that if I approach them with that confidence and they're able to talk to me back, because I am very like intimidating sometimes. I think I am. So I feel like the men who talk back and they're like, yeah, so it's nice to meet you. And then they lead from there. Like those are the best relationships.
Oh, I'm trying to tell y'all. That's how it
Those
is.
are the ones.
Yeah.
These dudes don't believe it though.
Y'all got to learn from this one right here. He'll tell you. He'll tell you.
Oh, that's some real
Let me ask you a question. How tall are you?
I am 5'8",
You're
5'9"
5'8".
in my heels.
5'9".
Yeah.
He like damn near 5'10" in heels. But okay, you 5'10". What about these dudes out here who ain't 5'10"? Do you deal with dudes shorter than you, or do it so they got to be taller than
I
you?
got a good answer for this one because
me.
I will tell y'all right now that if you're dating somebody or if you hook up with somebody and they're the same height as you or a little shorter than you, we're all the same height in bed. We are all the same height in bed. And honestly, I feel like because of the like same height, can I say this on here?
You can say whatever you
Can
want
I
to say.
say this on
Say
here?
it on
okay.
here.
All right. Lean in real close. Okay. So I feel like if they're really close to your height, when they're like, when you're like in the bedroom, I feel like it just gets in like super deep. So this is why there's so
It
many
ain't right face to face with
relationships.
you and kiss
There's
you.
so many relationships where the couples are like this big and they're always smiling like they're the same height and they're always smiling. And it's like, I know because I'm usually like 5'8" guys hit on me and I know exactly what's going on in their love life.